just got our first look at the MyRISE game mode in WWE 2K25, as well as a bunch of new creation suite parts for the game as well. Now, before we dive right into today's video, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button for me. Also subscribe to the channel as well, because remember, I will be doing a giveaway on this game, and I will be announcing the winner on March 5th. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into our first review of MyRISE in these creation suite parts. So up first, we're gonna go ahead and quickly break down what we know so far when it comes to the MyRISE game mode, based off what we've seen over there on the IGN page on YouTube. Now, if you want to check out like their full video, you can do so, because they did post a full 19-minute video breaking down some gameplay of MyRISE this year, and they also have some of the developers that made the mode talk about it as well. But what we know so far is that first up, you can choose your background of your superstar. So you can choose where you want your superstar to come from and all of that type of stuff. And the options that they give you are one of the top stars on Raw. So this means that you will basically already be on Raw. That is going to be your background. So if you want to be like one of the superstars that are already in the company, you can choose that one. Another one is one of the biggest names from SmackDown. Once again, this is like you are already in the company, so if you want to be someone that is coming from SmackDown, that can be the case for your background as well. And we got the top star of another promotion. Now for this one, this is like someone that is coming from, let's say, AEW, TNA. If you want to come from those promotions, you should choose this option right here. And the last one when it comes to your background is a decorated MMA champion. Now this is, for example, you can say this connects to Brock Lesnar, this can connect to Ronda Rousey. So if you want that type of background for your character, you should choose that option right there. Now also, we do know that you can choose your personality type. We got 3 different options. So the first one, it says scheming and calculated. Now for this one, this is basically, your superstar scheming, basically already prepared for anything. So you're going to be, a step ahead if you choose this option right here for your personality. A second one is comedic and fun. And this can ties into R-Truth, the type of character he is. This can also ties into The Miz as well, because we know he can be comedic at sometimes. So if you want to be like a comedic superstar and, a fun superstar, you should choose this option. And the last one is bold and brash. Now when I hear that, I think of superstars like Roman Reigns, Triple H, Seth Rollins, the superstars that will do anything it takes to win a championship. So if you want to be bold and brash, you should choose the third option. Now the developer of this mode did say that these options that you choose will play a huge part in MyRISE this year, so make sure you choose wisely when it comes to your personality type. We also know at the beginning you can choose if you want to start off with a male superstar or a female superstar. Now either way it goes, they did say that down the line in MyRISE, it will like basically eventually switch over to you playing the other gender. So either way it go, you will be playing both of those genders in MyRISE this year. Now with that quick breakdown of MyRISE out the way, let's go ahead and talk about the creation suite in WWE 2K25 this year, as well as the main menu. So let's start off with the main menu. So as you guys can see, this is the full developed main menu. Now I did show you one earlier this year, which we didn't see the island mode on there. I also think we didn't see universe mode. And now as you guys can see, this is what it looks like when it is fully completed. And we can also see that there is going to be a button, I believe the top button is on the controllers, where you click and they'll let you go over to the next page, which I feel like will have the creation suite part. We will also see, community creations and all of that type of stuff online. So that is that. And I want to say, this main menu does look fantastic. We can see CM Punk in the background of it. I believe for the other one we seen Roman Reigns. So I think they will, change different type of superstars in the background. So that is that when it comes to the main menu for WWE 2K25. But let's go ahead and talk about the most anticipated part of the video, which I already know it is, and that is the creation suite. Now as you guys can see, it looks like we got a different background when it comes to creating your superstar. Now I don't know if this is just the case because this is for MyRISE, but if this is not, then this kind of to me looks like WWE 2K20 background when you create your superstar. Now this is for like what I said, what it looks like to me. For you guys, it may not be, but that is that. Now we can see that we got a bunch of new parts in the game. We're gonna start off with the brand. So as you guys can see, the Jordan brand, it looks like this will be in the creation suite part, and I don't see anything locked to that. So that is great. So we can see Jordan, Puma, and all of those brands that are added in the game this year. We also got a bunch of new wigs and hairstyles in the game as well, which is a major W. Now, I did say earlier in one of my videos this year that a developer did say that we can expect to see more superstars hairs in the game, and they said it correctly, because that is the case. Because as you guys can see, we can see that this is Alexa Bliss wig in the game. We can also see Samantha Irving wig being in the game as well, and this was pointed out by someone over there on X, so huge shout out to them. So yo, we got plenty of new wigs in the game, but the unfortunate part for some of this stuff is that, as you guys can see as well, some of the parts are locked to the island mode. So this means that you would have to complete some of the stories in the island mode, some of the chapters in the island mode, in order to unlock these parts. Now, this can also be very difficult and frustrating, because as we all know, a lot of these creators out here like to use certain things. So let's say a creator played the island mode and they unlock the wigs and all of that. They put it on a created superstar, and then they upload it to community creation. Now let's say someone like me or someone like you would like to download that character from community creation, but you can't because it says locked to the island. And let's say you are the type of person that don't even like to play the island, or not going to even touch the island mode. You will now not be able to download it, because the item part that is used on that car is locked to the island mode. So yo, that is very unfortunate when it comes to that. But other than that, I'm glad that they added in a bunch of new wigs. We see that they added in a bunch of new attires as well. And I did kind of get confused earlier, today on Twitter, because I was like, how come, this is DLC? Why is this locked to DLC? And a lot of people told me in the comment section, because, this is basically going to be for, the Bloodline edition. I'm like, oh, it clicked to my head. Like, okay, I didn't even know that. So, yo, this is not anything to do with like DLC. This is for the Bloodline edition, and we already know this is the Roman Reigns, family above all jacket. So yo, that is that. But I think that is going to wrap up today's video. Like I said, we got a bunch of new parts into the creation suite. We got a first look at the fully developed main menu screen, and we got a lot of new information when it comes to the MyRISE mode. Now also, let me know in the comment section down below, are you still looking forward to see, how Universe mode will play out this year? What other things did they add in besides, the promos and all of that stuff? And also, are you excited for the DLC? Now, I did do a short on my channel earlier today about my DLC predictions, so make sure you go check that out if you haven't, because there might be some superstars in there that you are very interested to know that I think will be in DLC. And, let me know in the comment section down below, what DLC superstars did I leave out that you feel like will make the cut for DLC this year as well. But anyways, guys, it's been BlitzSquad. Keep you guys posted on a lot of WWE 2K25 news, rumors, leaks, DLCs, as well as updates. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button for me. And also remember, I will be doing a giveaway on this game, and I will be announcing the winner on March 5th. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel and follow me on X. But anyways, BlitzSquad, signing off, y'all. Peace.